Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you an NFC matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Now let's talk about the Atlanta Falcons traveling 6 hours west to the great Northwest in Seattle and getting off the plane, getting off the bus to the stadium. What they have to do is dominate the line of scrimmage. We know the Falcons are going to be a run-heavy team. They're going to run the football downhill. They're going to run off tackle. They do a lot of pulling guard plays where they run a lot of power plays. So that's going to be key. They're going to have to dominate the line of scrimmage, fire off the football against the Seattle Seahawks, and you should be able to control the pace of the game and allow Matt Ryan to hit those targets like Tony Gonzalez and Roddy White, hit those guys underneath, then taking shots, eventual shots deep down the field. When it's deep for Matt Ryan is 15 yards. So he's going to allow this guy to hit those short to intermediate routes if you dominate the line of scrimmage, which is important because your offensive line is playing with some confidence, playing with some swagger. They dominate teams up front, and that's huge against the Seattle Seahawks. Another thing, you want to get Harry Douglas more involved. That's the X factor. If you can get Harry Douglas to operate out the slot and get him deep down the field to take away that coverage, to loosen up that zone, you're going to allow Gonzalez and Roddy White to work underneath, and therefore creating a lot of separation for these guys. And these guys are their athletic prowess can allow them to make people miss after they get the football in their hands. Now defensively, John Abraham should have a big day this week. This is a guy that's going to live in the backfield. He's going to cause a lot of problems, make things uncomfortable for Matt Hasselbeck back there, and that's what you have to do against the Seattle Seahawks. You frustrate Hasselbeck, you frustrate that entire offense because he will get rid of the football quickly and throw errant passes, which will allow Grimes, the dancing acrobat, to get plays, get interceptions. So you have to make sure Abraham has a huge day this week. Turn him loose against the Seattle Seahawks. Now the Hawks coming into this matchup, offensively, they can't turn the football over. They have to protect the football. You guys play with an aggressiveness on offense that keeps teams off balance, but you have to make sure you protect the football. Hasselbeck can't throw interceptions. He can't allow those misreads to cause problems, and it all starts with getting balanced. So the run game has to make sure they get off to a good start. Atlanta's going to come in ready to make a statement in that first quarter, so it's up to that offensive line to dominate up front and let the running game flourish. That's going to ease stuff up for Hasselbeck to attack those young wide receivers and Butler and Tate. And you want to get Tate more involved in a running game, get him on those end rounds, get him on those short passes that he can utilize his athleticism to make the first person miss and break tackles. Get Golden Tate more involved in this matchup. Now defensively, what you have to do, you want to play close to the line of scrimmage, guys, because if you allow the Falcons to gain momentum, that offensive line with that running game, they're going to get to the second level really quickly, and you're going to find yourself in the midst of a 12-play drive. So you have to play close to the line of scrimmage, force Matt Ryan to back you out that coverage, to back you out that pressure, and then you'll be able to have some success. One thing I like about the Seattle Seahawks defense is that it's blazing fast. This is a fast defense, and you could make a mistake defensively if you're the Seahawks, but you can make it full speed, and your full speed is unlike any other team's speed on defense. So you have to play fast, you have to play aggressive, you have to get active, you have to beat these guys to the point of attack in anything they do in order to have some success. I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons in this matchup. The Falcons are going to come in. Yes, they're playing out west. Yes, it's a 6-hour flight. Yes, they're playing in a 12-man nest, the Seahawks nest. But the Falcons have what you need to play in a hostile environment and on the road. Sound running game. They don't beat themselves, and a defense is going to stay fresh and get after the quarterback, especially a quarterback that has a propensity to throw turnovers in bunches. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.